His legacy has spread exponentially. One person can change the community. I'm going to go abroad the world, because what he does is contagious.
He probably had the least nonprofit experience, but his passion for making a difference really struck me hard.
Hello, welcome to Utah Affordable Housing Virtual Awards. Congratulations to all the recipients. Let me tell you a little bit about Marion Willey. I met him over 20 years ago at the Utah Housing Matters Conference. We hit it off right away, talking about how we could build affordable housing in Utah. We set up a meeting, and the next day we met at his office, which is at the time in the Lowell Apartments. I came in, and before we could make it into his office, one of the senior residents grabbed him by the hand and asked him if he could help her turn on her television. We both strolled into her unit. The sweet lady didn't know how to fix her television. It had been unplugged. So we got her set up, put away some groceries, helped her straighten up, and went on to our meeting. This is typical for Marion. He cares about all of his residents. Another time we were at a site visit and he got a phone call. Someone didn't have enough groceries. So we went to the store and delivered groceries to that tenant. Marion is someone who cares.
I met Marion a little over 25 years ago. I remember he was running Utah nonprofit and they decided to move up to Seattle. And he came to me and he said, "Sharon, I want you to be on the board." And I says, "Marion, I'm on several different boards right now. I'm president of Utah Housing Coalition. And so he came back a week later and says, "No, you need to be on the board. Between CAP services and this, it meshes, we need you."
I met Marion in 1995. I was working at the shelter at the time, and one of the bar staff members went to work for Marion, and I met him then, and had the great opportunity to go to work with him in 1996. Greatest day of my life.
When I first met him, again, he was working for Utah Nonprofit Housing Corporation. Carl Anaway was the director, a great man, and Marion replaced him in time. And to see where that organization has come from there, he's brought that organization a long, long way. What a legacy, and we should be proud of him. He should be proud of himself. And thank you, Marion, for what you've done.
We have worked together for over 20 years, and I've never seen him not reach out a helping hand for those in need. That includes giving people second chances, people coming out of prisons, people who have been homeless. He's always looking for ways that he can serve the community. And this is reflected in the growth of Utah Nonprofit Housing Corporation, which started in the basement of an office building and now has its own beautiful two-story office and has grown the portfolio by over 2,000 units.
One of the issues is if they disagree, he says, "You're going to agree with me or I'm going to pull the hairs on the back of your neck." And that has been a theme for 25 years. "You better go along with me or I'm going to pull your hairs on the back of your neck." So
We have one particular resident that kind of has a hoarding problem, and the apartment is not really very good, but he will still go in and clean it. But to do that, he has a total hazmat suit on. He looks like an astronaut walking down, out of the apartment.
I remember Marion was trying to get some projects on his own done, and he came into us and was asking for money, and our bank people said, "Well, what's this car guy doing low-income housing for?" And we said, "He's not the car guy. he's a good guy and we need to help him out. And so we had Marion bring in his piggy bank and I think pledged a property or two that he had, and basically everything that he had to lend him this money and get him going. So I think it's funny that that's where he was, and you know where he is today and how well known he is and respected. So he's come a long way.
Probably one of the biggest changes that I saw in Marion to begin with was when he was married and he had 2 kids, 2 sons. Marion wouldn't fly or anything like this. He would never really went on vacations, didn't do a whole lot other than just work. After he had a family, all of a sudden he was going on cruises with them. I mean, they took him out of his shell. So that was step 1. Now with his grandsons, to say that the world evolves around them would be putting it light. I mean, the day they were born, they had a college education fund already. Yeah, I mean, they are his total life. And it's great to see him with them. They're just as delightful with him. I mean, they think he walks on water, and it's special to see him. They're really, he's totally out of his shell. He's now being totally married. The real focus for Marion has always been to take care of the least taken care of.
If he tells you he's going to do something, he does it. And you can count on him.
He was assisting this elderly lady, his adopted grandmother. Behind the scenes, nobody knew about it, but helping her with her loneliness, with her groceries, whatever she needed to help her at that stage of life. And I've seen him over the years helping several people. I do some volunteer work downtown now, and I was speaking with this gentleman the other day, and he said, Marion found me when I was so desperate, helped me get into decent housing, and if he had not helped me, I would not be here today. So I think this is just a terrific characteristic of Marion and his love for people and his willingness to help no matter who they are.
Rehab, and it's for the working poor. That is becoming more and more of an issue, and if we can help with affordable housing. And Marion sees all that. The other thing I think is very strong about Marion, he has a wonderful professional team that he works with. He can network with anyone. Matter of fact, the last time I counted, there's over 100 different business partners that he and his team has been able to bring in as partners with Utah Nonprofit Housing Corporation.
He has done more for this community, and he's also done just as much in the community where he was born and where he lived, and where his second residence is now. People don't hear about that, but he has. Every one of his family members have been taken care of. He is just so compassionate he has a heart that also has a business mind. But he deals from the heart, and He just cares. You know, it sounds simple, but it is. He simply cares about everyone. The staff we have, we've gone from 3 of us to right now, there's probably about 140 in this span of time. And everything really does come from the top down. He has given us a foundation and a mission that we really do take care of people, provide safe, affordable housing. It's a mission that he lives by, and really all of the staff do. Let's face it, to deal with the great residents we have, you have to have a heart. And you have to have compassion, and you need to love it. And that's what he's taught all of us.
Well, Marion, congratulations. You're well deserving of this award. We're old men now. I've lost my hair, and years have gone by, but it has been great to know you, to associate with you, to see the things that you've accomplished, and I think it is great to see you get this award. Congratulations. Thank you, Marion, and look forward to hopefully another 25 years some way in this business, helping people as we can.
I have the highest respect for Marion, and he's very deserving of this Jack Galvin Award, Legacy Award. He's made affordable housing his passion and actually his life journey. And I really believe it will continue to be that. I hope this isn't one of those where he'll retire right after. Hopefully that won't be the case, because I think he has made a big difference in this community. But Marion, congratulations, and we have all the respect in the world and love for you.
I'd like to personally thank Marion for all of his service to the community. Congratulations on this award. It's very well deserved. Now here's to another 25 years of building affordable housing in Utah. Thank you.
The one biggest thing, congratulation, that I can give him is, number one, to thank him for allowing me to be a part of that. He has taught all of us so much, and there's no better award that he could receive, because he does have a very strong, lasting legacy in this community with the tens of thousands of residents that we've had, because they all know him. They all know of him. The staff members that we've had that have come and gone, his legacy has spread exponentially. One person can change the community. I'm going to go broad the world, because what he does is contagious. The best thing I can tell him and congratulate him and thank him for just being Marion, being such a bright beacon of light for everyone. And thank you.